Hey, hello, your second trial with Wolf Gorlick, human riffing on IT and IT security. Today looking at all the great things we got going on, right? Risk management, threat landscapes, incident response, insert buzzwords here. You know, I was having a conversation with a gentleman, and he said, you know, the Aboriginals in Australia, they have one word for snake. And it doesn't matter if it's a copperhead or a black snake. It doesn't matter if it's a poisonous snake or a friendly snake. They have one word for snake. Snakes are bad. And that simplifies a lot of things. I think he had a good point in terms of trying to have simple communication, because we have so many different terms in our industry, it can become quick and easy to get lost as we're trying to put together a security plan. So the tip for you is try to keep it as simple as possible. And I'm going to do that, hopefully, with snakes. All right, we're planning a hiking trip, okay? And there are snakes. So, risk assessment. Risk assessment is looking across the path we're going to take on a hiking trail and figuring out where we've heard that there's a lot of snake bites. Now, if we write that down, especially if we're going to take multiple trips, we write that down in a register or something. That's your risk register, right? All the different places where you might get bit by snakes in different trails. As you are figuring out how you're going to mitigate those risks, snake bite or being cautious, when you're walking on the trail and you're scanning the horizon for snakes, you're doing threat hunting, right? You're looking for those risks and you're doing threat management. Especially if you're talking to other folks and you're like, hey, has anyone been bitten up ahead on this trail? Threat intelligence. Now, this is important, threat management, because some places are riskier than others. If I go hiking on my favorite trail, which is the Appalachian Trail, not a lot of snakes, not a lot to worry about. If you go hiking on the Pacific Crest, lots of snakes, lots to worry about. And that difference in that landscape is your threat landscape, right? Where are your snakes at? And some areas, frankly, have more snakes than others. And as you change where you're hiking, that's got to influence your risk management and make your risk register. You get bit by snakes, instant response. I'm handling the snake bite. I did everything I could to prevent the snake bite. I was tracking that risk. I still got bit. Now we go into instant response, where we do everything we can to contain that snake venom and recover and get back on the trail. So by thinking about these things, we can hopefully convey a more simpler explanation than malware and botnets and snake is a snake. Except when it's not. I guess fun fact, there's 150 languages in Australia and about 13 that are in DEU. So I suppose there's 13 words for snakes. Much like InfoSec, everything has 1,000,001 words, and everyone's got their own definition. But hopefully this has helped you. What about you? Do you got another metaphor to add in terms of snakes and InfoSec? Comments, social media, hit me up.